Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday and welcome to Dreamstruck. We are so excited that we are back together again. We love our weekly connections. This has been such a blessing for all of us. Remember that our chat is interactive. So at any time, if you have any questions, any tips, wisdom that you want to share, go ahead and drop it in the chats. We're always monitoring that. And tonight we have a very special guest. Her name is Rihanna, and she is a superstar director, a very sweet friend. And I asked her if she could join us because I was just following her stories on Instagram. So you can definitely follow her on Instagram for inspiration. And she just really hit the mark with Scentsy 2.0. I'm telling you, if I wasn't with Scentsy, I would sign up for Scentsy 2.0 Club, Scentsy Club 2.0 under her because it was just that captivating. So we're going to talk about Scentsy Club 2.0. We're very blessed to have her here as a guest speaker. She is actually leading a training for her team as well. So she will be hopping off at some point. And then we're going to move into some Valentine's Day tips with our businesses as well. So go ahead and get your pen, your paper ready, and get ready to type in the chats. And we will give the floor over to Rihanna. Thanks for joining us.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. First and foremost, thank you, Teresa, for inviting me. I don't take it lightly. It's a privilege. It's an honor to be here with your group. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Rihanna Franco. I'm Superstar Director over Squad Goals in Whittier, California. That's about, I would say about 30 minutes from Disneyland, if you don't know where that's at. We'll go ahead and jump right in. Yeah, because Teresa did mention I have a training right after with my group, and we're doing a group called Level Up, and we're taking it title by title, and we're literally going to coach them through to promotion. So hopefully, you know, that works. Before we jump in, Teresa, I don't know if you know this, but you are one of my favorite people. Like, I know.
Thank you.
You've been a mentor from afar without you even knowing it, but just your faith alone has connected me with you. So it's a privilege to be here.
You're going to make me cry. Thank you. I have no idea.
Yes, you are. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive right in. First, I'm glad you did mention the interactive. I didn't know if that's how you guys ran the show here, but I do as well with my group when we do trainings like this, because if you're interacting, you're asking questions, you're commenting, that means you're engaged. That means stuff is going to stick. You're going to remember the stuff that we talk about tonight. So please ask the questions. And Teresa, if I miss something, then if you want to just interject and I'll stop what I'm saying and then we could answer it. Sometimes I get going and I don't watch the chat on the side, and I'm like, before I know it, I'm done and there's all these questions on the side. So let me ask you this. How comfy are you guys right now with the confidence in the knowledge that you have with Scentsy Club? You could comment in the chat. You could give hearts if you're great. You could give me a thumbs down if you're not so confident on it. And it's okay. I want you to be transparent, because that's how I know like the temperature or the gauge of what we're working with here in the group. A bit comfy, half and half. Good. Okay, Sarah, thank you for being honest. Not at all, Shannon said. Angel said a bit. Okay, so it looks like maybe not as confident to medium. So we'll stick right there. My next question for you is, do you have your own club? I think that's very, very important as consultants for us to have a club, because I mean, we use the product, right? We should be our number one customers, by the way, and I won't get into that, it's a whole nother training, but our counter clean, our washer list, all the stuff, we can have that on club just so that we can show our customers when our club orders do come in and all that stuff. I'm jumping ahead. But if you don't have a club, first and foremost, I suggest after tonight, you get on there and build one for yourself, even if it's a small club, just so you can have access to the experience of having a Scentsy club. Okay. Now, for those of you who said you're not very confident, for those of you who said, and even for those of you who say that you're really confident with Scentsy Club, tonight is the perfect place for you to be, because you are taking the step to put the club tool in your toolbox. the more aware you are, the more educated you are, the more confident you are going to be in sharing and talking about it. And a lot of us don't. You can give me a thumbs up too if you agree. A lot of us don't talk about it because we just don't know how to approach it. We don't know how to word it because there's a lot of information in there, right? So tonight we're going to break it down. We're going to simplify it. If you know me, any type of person that knows me, I'm about simplicity. I try to simplify every single thing in this business because, hey, that's one of our core values as well, simplicity. So my club is normally at 1,000 PRV a month. It's been a little bit higher, been a little bit lower, but the average is about 1,000. But I recently had 3 people that joined that took their club orders with them. So now I'm down to, I think it's 700. So I'm going to build that back up. But my minimum goal is $1,000 in PRV every single month. Now, for those of us, again, who feel like we're not confident, we're not sure about where we are with club, let me say this. I hated talking about the club. And this is funny that this year it's been different for me. I know we're only a month and a half in, but I told myself, on January 1st, was my nickname, you're going to focus so heavily on the club that it becomes one of your strengths, because it was an area of opportunity for me. And we all have areas of opportunities. Are we going to let them stay that, or are we going to turn them into strength? Because literally we could turn every single one of our areas of opportunity, I don't like to say weaknesses, but areas of opportunity, we could turn those into strengths if we hyper focus on that. And that's what I did. And that's what I would encourage you guys to do as well, is to hyper focus on Scentsy Club. And what do I mean by that? Well, I don't want to jump into, yeah, that's the detail coming. So where you put your focus will grow. If you want to focus on sponsoring, put your focus there and you will sponsor. If you want sales, you will get sales. It's just a matter of where you put your focus. Okay, so what do we know about the club before our 2.0, right? You could comment on the side too along with me. Nothing was taken from the club, right? Nothing was taken from our people that are already part of the club. It was the $30, you get 10% off. The $60 or more, you get, still get the 10% off, plus you get a 50% off item. Then you get access to the bricks, and then you get access to always get my bar. So those are the things that are still in place. They didn't take those away. What are the new additions? And we're going to elaborate a little bit more, but I wanted to just break it down real quick. So now they set up what's called a rewards program. So every single dollar they spend in their club order, they are going to get 1 point. And if they refer a friend who joins the club and uses our link, and I'll show you in a second what I mean by that, they're going to get 2 points for every dollar. Okay, so why is it a benefit for them to bring people into the club? Why? Like, what's the point? They could just send them to you. The point is that this is reoccurring sales from people that you have never even met, more than likely. They're exposing us to their circle and getting rewarded for it. And in turn, guess what that person can do? Expose you to their circle. And just because they are just joining in the club does not mean they're not going to place any other orders. And I'll talk about that too, on how to ensure that they become your regular customers and not just somebody that you don't know. We'll talk about that in a second. So they are able to use those points. They're able to accumulate those points. They do expire. Those points do expire after 180 days. Okay, so, and I'll show you the screen where it says that. Am I able to share my screen, Teresa? Is that going to be an option for me?
Oh, yes. Let me add you.
Okay.
Yeah. Participant, Rihanna, make co-host. Okay, you should be good to go.
Perfect. Okay, and I want to walk you through what I'm talking about in just a second, but they're able to use those points that they're accumulating for future Scentsy Club orders and or orders from your website. So it doesn't have to just be a club order. They can use those points on your website, okay? And the good thing about that, you guys, there is no limit to how many people they can refer. Like they can accumulate all kinds of points and they can bring in left and right. And then, hey, ding, that's the perfect person that you want to flip into a consultant. Once they see that, I'm like, dude, these are all your customers. They'll all go with you. You know what I mean? So that's another thing we'll talk about, but I want to show you my screen. I don't know if any of you guys have taken the time to jump into the workstation, jump into the PWS, because it shows you different views in Club. So right now I want to share my screen and I want to show you, not this one. Okay, so on your website, your PWS, different from workstation. Workstation is where you work. PWS is your personal website where people go to shop. Okay, so on your, let's start from the beginning. So here's your home screen, okay? How do you get to Scentsy Club? You would just click Scentsy Club, okay? So this is where they would go to create their subscription, okay? So I wanna show you my Scentsy Club. Okay, so I have three different subscriptions. I have a monthly, a bi-monthly, and a quarterly. There are certain things, some may ask, like, why do I want different times? Well, because there are certain things that I need every single month. There's certain things that I need bi-monthly, and then there's certain things I need quarterly. Okay, but I want to show you, where was it at? Okay. So if you click learn more, it's going to take you to this screen. I don't know if any of you had the chance yet or made the time yet to dig into this. This is what it looks like when your customer goes in now to see their club point, your Scentsy Club rewards and referrals. When this initial screen pops up, they need to agree to the terms before it shows them this. There's going to be a little box and they'll need to click it. And it basically says you cannot redeem points if you are a consultant. By the way, that's a big no-no and we will get in big trouble. As consultants, we are not allowed to redeem points. Okay, so we won't have access to it through our screen, but if there's ways that we try to create different emails or other things that lack integrity, that will come back to you and then you'll be dealing with compliance. So please don't try to redeem points as a consultant. Let the customers enjoy this by themselves. So as your orders, your club starts to process, this is where their points are going to be. So they can always see their points on their club screen. And then it'll tell you expiring soon. How many days do they have before their points expire? Okay. And then it says how to redeem points. They can apply to their online order or they can click the box so that it will always take their points off of their total. Okay. Now, they're going to get a unique link that's linked specifically to them. This is how they can share with their friends and family to join. Hey, like I get my Scentsy directly shipped to me through my Scentsy girl. If you use my link, I get points and it's kind of like a reward. So do you want to use my link to sign up? Kind of like when you sign up for HelloFresh and you share your link, right? With other people, you get rewarded for points or whatever. It's the same thing. Okay, so they would copy their link here and this is where they would keep track of all their referrals. Okay, so active referrals, ones that are actually still getting order. Inactive referrals would be anybody that has paused their orders because they can pause during a time frame. But I wanted to come here because Scentsy gives us so many tools if we dig in. There's a FAQ that I wanted to show you. So then it talks about the perks. We already talked about that, right? Then it breaks down to your customers what the referrals program is, what are the points worth. Here's something for us to know, like, well, what do I get with my points? Well, for 25 points, you get a $1 discount. 100 points, you get $4 discount. 500, and then so on and so on. Okay, so the breakdown is right here. It's a 25-to-1 ratio, and that's what it says here. So if you have $1, for instance, it's a quarter. Just breaking it down like kind of layman's term. So that's how much they can figure out their points are worth per dollar. Okay, so when will I see the points added to my account? The points they're not accessible to use until the beginning of the next month. So if they have an order that's placed this month, they will be able to use their points for next month's order or the next club. If it's bi-monthly or quarterly, then they could. Okay, so then we have due, the points expire, 100% they do, 180 days, and Scentsy will email them 30 days before their points expire to remind them. Okay. Are there any exclusions? Yes, they cannot use it on licensed or charitable product, which is, same thing as everything else. And then they can use it up to 50%, but they cannot pay for an item entirely with points. The top that they can get off an item is 50% off. Okay, so can I redeem with any consultant? No, it can only be redeemed with the person they signed up with. So that's a good thing for us, right? That these people cannot go shop with any other consultant and have that perk. How do you refer? And then it talks about the link, which we just talked about. Is there a cap? Absolutely not. The more the merrier, which is super great for us and for them. Now here's another one. Their referral link will only work in the country that their consultant is in. So if you're here in US and you have some customers in Canada, that link won't work in Canada or Mexico. It has to be in US. Then if they cancel their subscription, their points that they've incurred, they will still be able to use. They just, it won't accumulate anymore. And once it's done, once they're gone, they're gone. Okay. Am I missing any questions, Teresa? Because I'm just kind of flowing. So if you want to interject at all.
No, we have, I guess we could pause for just a moment. We have a few other SSDs that I did not introduce, and I'm kicking myself. But Carol or Kelly, do y'all see any questions that have come through the chats?
I got one that I asked earlier, and I'm not sure if you would know, but are they able to redeem their rewards on licensed products?
No licensed product. Kelly, that color looks great on you, by the way.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, no licensed product and no charitable products. Okay.
I did post the FAQ, the link to the FAQ on our workstation. I want to encourage everyone to copy and paste that link because Rihanna is able to teach us because she's educated herself. And so we all need to do the same thing. And there's so much to learn that we might forget. We're not here to memorize it all, but you want to have access to know where to find the answers. And as you're growing your team and your Scentsy Club 2.0, you'll be able to have this as a reference. Someone said earlier that I think it was Pamela, that she hopes to grow her customer subscription for Scentsy Club. And I want everyone to affirm that for themselves, make it an affirmation and say, I will increase my Scentsy Club subscriptions. I will, because like Rihanna said, what you put your mind, your energy, and your attention to, it will come to fruition. So I don't know, Carol, did we see any other questions here that we need to respond to, or can we continue?
No, I think she's answered everything that.
Excellent.
Okay, great. All right, so moving on. They can change their club from one consultant to another. However, they will lose the club that they built. So if they have some bars that were in there that are no longer available, they will lose those. It doesn't transfer like, oh, I want to switch consultants. It doesn't do that. So just FYI on that. And if someone becomes a consultant, do we still get points from their club purchases? No, we don't, because their club goes with them. Okay, so it's no longer our order, it follows them, which is great for them. Do I keep my referral network if I become a consultant? Yes, and that's one of the perks that we want to magnify when these people are getting these referrals, like, oh my gosh, girlfriend, you got 6 referrals already just in the club. This is something you might want to think to do as something for yourself. And guess what? You take all of your referrals with you. So that would be awesome for them to already have that in place. If you become a consultant, will you still earn points? Yes, but we can't redeem them. So they're kind of yes and no. They're not there for us, basically. They're there to reward our customers. And then if you have more than one Scentsy Club subscription account, can you merge them? And yes, you can, but you'll have to contact Scentsy to do that. So in case any of your customers want to do that. Okay, so before we jump into how we want to promote, I want to show you, I don't know if everybody knows, on our workstation, we are able to check our history. So you would go to your dashboard, right? And then you would go to orders, and this is how you look up what is happening in your Scentsy club, how many people you have, what the subscriptions are looking like. Okay, so this month for January, I have, well, February so far is 0 because they haven't processed yet. A lot of my February subscriptions are coming out mid-month. Okay, so you can see what day they're processing. You can see, you can see how much PRV you're going to get projected for that month. You can see how many subscribers you have. So subscribers versus subscriptions may look different because there are going to be some people that have more than one, either monthly, quarterly, or bi-monthly. Okay, and then it'll tell you how many are shipping this month and how many shipping next month. Okay, and on top, this is new because they just added this: view Scentsy club customers and referrals. Oh, it kicked me out. I wonder if it's not going to let me see that. Hold on. Let me try it again. If it doesn't, then, I mean, it is what it is. It's going to show you who referred who. Okay, so this breaks it down. Okay, so this tells me how many referrals they have so far, how many referrals in that group total, because so-and-so can refer this person and their person can refer that person. It turns into this big group. Okay, and you'll see the numbers there. Then it'll tell you how much in that order is PRV, and then how much commission I'm making off of that, and the frequency of their orders, and then it has their email address right there, which, oops. Anyways, but okay, so now that we know, let me stop sharing. Now that we know the back office type of vibe from there, let's talk about what we do with it. Because now we're like, okay, great. Now I know where to find stuff, and I know how to access the FAQs. Teresa posted that in your group. But what do I do with it? How do I build now from here? So like I said, on January 1st, I put my focus on Scentsy Club. I am literally posting every single day, well, Monday through Friday, some sort of club post. And it's not a flyer that says join the Scentsy Club, because people don't know what that means. People, it's not the flyer that Scentsy, you know, came out with, and I just slapped that on there and put the link join the club. No, because people don't know what that is. The biggest point, the biggest, I think, area of opportunity for a lot of consultants, including myself, was we word vomit on this, because there's so many perks. We want everybody to know the perks, but they don't have to know them all at once. There's going to be one thing that triggers somebody. Either it's the 10% off, either it's the half off item, the brick, the always get my bar. You don't have to share every single perk on every single post. Okay, so what I do, I get creative on social media. I like to have fun with social media. Very simple, very basic. Okay, so if I get in, for instance, I got 4 new club members last month. Hallelujah, because that was my focus. My goal was 2, but I got 4. And it's because of the hyper focus. So I posted when they joined, I screenshot that email, and then on your stories on Instagram, if you click your story button up top, right, the story little bubbles up top, you click that. Then if you do, if I can get it right, that would be amazing. You click the add button in the corner, right? Chihuahua. And then click this little black button that says create. Okay, so then it's going to take you here to this screen. So what I do here is I hit create again. Now it's going to give me these bubbles on the bottom. Okay, and it's going to be like font and whatever it is. I hit GIF. I don't know how you say it. GIF. Now it's going to give me these GIFs to add to the club, right? So I'm going to type in club or clubbing. I'll type in clubbing. Okay, and all these cute little GIFs or GIFs, however you say it, are going to pop up. I like to make it special and fun for my customers when they join. So I'll click that, and now that's my background, right? So then I would add music. You click the little square and then click music. So let me just say this. That's going to be my background. We're in the club now, right? So now we got a club vibe going. Let me stop that for now. And then I will add a picture of the email saying your customer just subscribed to the club or whatever, and then I would tag them. Okay, so what is that creating? It's creating a fun vibe for them and saying thank you for joining the club. It's also creating interest. Well, what does this mean? She's talking about clubbing, like what? So that's going to pique interest when they join. Also, for VIP groups, what I like to do is I like to shout out every, I would say week and a half, 2 weeks, and thank my people that are currently in the VIP, in the club at that point, because they get a little shout out. They'll get like something where I'll say, oh, you're getting a goodie bag simply for being in my VIP club. Then I'll tag them in the VIP post and I'll say, thanks for being in the club. You're so special, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. And then that's going to start a conversation in my VIP club. Let me know if you guys want more information on the club. So-and-so is getting their way, and I'll shout out what they're getting for half off, because most of my VIP people will do it so they can get that whiff box for half off. That's a big, big perk. So I'll say, oh, Kelly, Donna, and Shannon, you guys are getting the whiff box for $15. Look at what they're getting for $15 simply by being part of the club. So I'll break it down for them and I'll show them because they need to see it. And you may think, oh, I've already posted that. Takes the average of 7 times for somebody to see something before the light bulb goes on. So don't grow weary. I'm gonna go Bible on you. Don't grow weary in well doing, for in due season you will reap a harvest if you faint not. So if you keep planting seed, eventually that's gonna start sprouting. You have to give yourself a chance for this stuff to start working. Don't post once and be like, what Rihanna said, that don't work. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And maybe that particular thing won't work for you, but you try something else. Put that on the shelf until and try something else. Also, I make sure to text my customers that have counter clean, washer whiffs, all the consumables. You can go into your customer order history under reporting, and then you go into reports. Do you want me to show you guys? Let me just show you real quick, just in case. So how would you find that? How would you find what your customers are buying? You would go under reporting, then you would go under sales reports and view sales reports. Okay, are you gonna go? Okay, there we go. Okay, so then it's gonna bring this down, these reports. You want to go to customer purchase history and then click view. And then you can do by name, you can do by, well, there's actually a better way. Hold on one second. Better than that. So view sales report, you could do by name, but you're gonna forget some people. So the best way to do it is product history. Type in counter clean, right? So counter, let's just pick from here. Okay, aloe water and cucumber counter clean. Okay, and then start date, this is the date from 2016, and then hit search. Hello. Did I do the wrong date? Oh, here we go. So it's, I clicked again. It's going to bring down anybody. Sometimes it takes a little longer because I put such a back date. So let me change that. You see how these people are popping up? That is who has ever purchased aloe water and cucumber. Let me get out of that screen because it has information. But whoever has purchased aloe water and cucumber counter clean. So I'm going to message them and say, I know you love this so much, and there's a perk. You could get it shipped directly to you, right? And then I'm gonna text them real briefly. I'm not going to word vomit. I'm going to say, let me know if you want information on how to get this shipped directly to you. Okay. And then from there, it'll start conversation, or I'll say, hey, how would you like to get your counter clean delivered to you? Plus you get a 50% off or 10% off item, whatever, right? So it's all in the wording. We have a lot of things coming up, you guys, that we can really focus in on the club. For one, that Valentine's collection, I don't know if for you, the vibe is the same with your customers, but for my customers, they are captivated by the It's Love fragrance. They are in love with that bar, and you can only purchase it through the club because right now it's only available in the collection. So in order to get that bar, you have to get all three of them. They haven't been so boisterous and applauding the other two bars, although they are good. Their main focus is It's Love. So that is something to hyper focus on your social media. Today I posted about it. Let me just show you real quick. And if you follow me, you can see I'm at Reez1980 and then REEZ1980. I'm not trying to get followers, you guys, by the way. You don't have to follow me. You could come and peek in what I'm talking about. But if you want to follow for inspiration, like Teresa said, I don't mind at all. Feel free. But today I posted about the It's Love bar and talked about how my customers love it. And I included the link that they just tap on and it takes them directly to sign in. It gives a scent description. It says, go add this bar to your club stat. This has been one of my most favorite new scents. Scentsy will pour it just for you as long as you want it, monthly, bi-monthly, and quarterly. So it gives them in a nutshell without vomiting all over them to where the point where they don't know what they want to do because now they don't understand it, right? So do that. Also, scent of the month, you guys, the bamboo, and not just this month, but every month, they have from the promotion period till it sells out, okay, to add it to their club. If it sells out after the promotion period, they can no longer add it to their club. Okay, what is the promotion period? It's from the moment it's released, from when we get it, right, till it's 6 months, and 7th month would be the expiration on it. Okay, but if it sells out before that 6 months, then too bad, so sad, you didn't put it in your club, you don't ever get it. That's what happens. Okay, so make sure if there's a scent of the month that your customers love, get them to put that in their club. So it's while supplies last, or it runs out, or the time expires. Also the Disney, right? Capitalize on these promotions and these LTOs that that Scentsy's putting out. For example, today, the Baymax bar, that will not be, that's not in the catalog. So it's not going to be available all the time. Make sure if you have customers that that love Baymax, that you tell them, hey, this is available while supplies last, or until it's put in the vault. But in the meantime, you can add it to your club so that you can make sure you get it, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, ways, I'm going to try to wrap this up. Ways that we could promote, we can go live. If you guys are scared to go live, do it anyways. Do it scared. I know you've probably heard that so many times, it's everywhere, right? But it's not just something that's said. There's been so many things that I have done scared because there's greatness on the other side of fear. And I don't know, I'm going to go Bible on you guys again. We've not been given the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound mind. What does that mean? The power, love, and sound. We have everything we need if we will step out of that fear. Okay. It's going to be scary. You might fumble your words. Who cares? You're not going to die. You're going to get stronger every single time, right? Every time you step out, you're going to get stronger and more confident. You can't stay paralyzed in your fear. Go live, go live. It will change your business. Go live in your VIP group, go live on Instagram, go live on Facebook, go live everywhere you can. And you're going to see the difference in your business. Post the unboxing when you get your club order. Set it down. If right now you don't want to show your face, that's fine. You don't have to. Set up your phone, set up the box, let them see you unboxing your club because it provokes curiosity. Also, show items that are no longer available that you get in your club because you capitalize on these items before they went out of stock. Okay, and then again, like I said, shout out the VIPs who have the club. Shout out the new peeps when they join with the club music. Make it fun. Also, once you get new customers, you make them feel like they are the best thing that has landed on this earth, because this is reoccurring PRV that happens when we sleep. When we wake up in the morning, those orders are already processed and we didn't even have to do anything, right? So that's the goal. My goal for this year is to get to 2,000 PRV that happens on its own. And that's not going to happen by wishing. It's not going to happen by like, oh God, I want that, but I don't, I'm not good at this. Well, I sat there last year of not being good at it and let that overtake me. But once I started focusing and hyper focusing, it started to grow. So make sure you spoil your customers. I have every single order gets an insert, and I printed these and I realized that they were black and white too late, but oh well. So every single new club order gets this, and it says, congrats clubber,
My name's Naya. How are you today?
You had the bright idea to be part of our inner circle and join Scentsy Club. Have fun soaking up all the new benefits. Welcome to your welcome box. Here's what's inside: light bulb, and then it breaks it down: cotton cleanup, scent circle, and samples. So I'm gonna send these links to you, Teresa, if you would like them, the Canva, and they can just change this. They could change wording however they want, but it's in color, I promise. But I printed them in black and white. So every single new clubber gets a box. It's about this wide and this height, and it's just it's a cotton cleanup, it's a bulb, it's a scent circle, and some samples, just so blah blah blah. And then I throw in a little party blower with some confetti, and I make it fun. It's about $4 to ship, super easy. So I will include that. But every single order, you guys, I don't care if they ordered one scent circle, they are getting some type of insert with club. Okay, and I have some more links, Teresa, that I'll just send you the Canva links, and then whatever you guys want, you guys could pick apart. You don't like it, just put it aside, whatever. But make sure every single order has the opportunity, because maybe they didn't pay attention the first time. Maybe they're thinking about it. Maybe that third seed, maybe that fourth seed, something's going to sprout, and you just have to keep inserting it. Okay. And then when you're shipping out your club orders, your specialty bags, I put full-size product, like one room spray or one whatever, a full-size product for them with some candy, some confetti every time their order goes out, monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. And I'll put a thank you card, a handwritten thank you card. Thank you so much because you are so valuable to my business. And then, so it's a personal touch, and then I ship that out. But before I drop it in the mail, I take a picture of it and I say, hey, so-and-so, your happy mail for club, for being a special VIP, is heading out today. And that causes, I want that, you know what I mean? So I think that wraps up what I need to say about it. But is there any other questions that I can help with before I head out?
Well, we know that you have to get ready to prepare for your next training, and the fact that you agreed to be here with us to pour into all of our team members. I'm literally like on 2 pages of notes myself. This is amazing. Your delivery is really amazing. And, I'm excited, as if I'm not already a club member. I'm just re-energized, by your energy. So just wanted to say thank you. And yes, in the chats are blowing up. We would love to have your links. And again, this is what I love about Scentsy, is just the generosity. There are so many leaders that just pour for the sake of pouring. There's not really a benefit per se for you to speak to us tonight, but yet you're here. So we thank you so much. Some are asking if you have the link, or if you could send the link to, I guess, the bag or the box that you use to send out to your club subscribers. That would be awesome too. And yeah. So I will open up to the other SSDs if you want to share your gratitude, or if there's any other final questions, because I know she needs to run off to her next meeting.
Well, I have about 10 minutes, so I'm cool.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was trying to hurry. So in case there were questions, but yes, for the link for the boxes, I will send to you, Teresa, so that you can post it wherever you want.
Okay, absolutely. And we'll send it out to everyone. Emily or Amber or Kelly or Carol, Debbie or Dorothy, do y'all have any questions or anything you wanted to add before Brianna leaves us?
No, but just thank you for your time tonight. I don't know you personally, but as a fellow SSD, I just really appreciate the time you took to speak with our groups. And I'm sure I can speak for the other panelists when I say it. It means a lot. So thank you so much.
We
My
are so
pleasure.
thankful for your time. Thanks so much.
We love you.
Love you too, Kelly. I seen Edna said, do you send special happy mail for club orders or the same as the customer? They're different. I do a full size product for my clubbers. It's either like a room spray, a counter clean, something, because you know what, we're getting it for free or half off. Like literally that whole wall was full of room sprays, but they're wiped out right now because I had a flash sale towards the end of the year. So I'm replenishing, but we get so much for free and half off. Give more than we take is one of our values. So I like to do a full size product with the thank you card. And regular happy meal, I mean, they're not any less valuable, but the reoccurring makes it more fun. But the regular, I'll just do like a sample and a candy and some confetti or something like that.
What also a genius way to get rid of your scent of the month sprays that everybody says they get stuck with. I don't get stuck with them because I'm giving them away just like you are. Like we're selling them, getting them like hotcakes. I don't want to get stuck with it.
Yes.
Well, now we don't get them anymore, right? We get the bars, but this is definitely a great way to move your bars, whether you give, because we're getting them at a discount. Another thing that I like to do is my goal every month is to get out 50 samples because these bring back sales. So my clubbers are definitely going to get a sample and a flyer. You know, and then you never know, they might come back and be like, oh my gosh, I need 6 of those. And then there goes your subscription.
Yeah.
So one of the things that you really touched on, there was a lady that commented in the chat about how she only gets club activity during transition months. And before we could even ask you, you hit the nail on the head by talking about, in the meantime, the bricks, the whiff boxes, the consumables like laundry, counter clean, light bulbs. So there's so much that we can do, but what I want you to do is everyone to turn that around and say, I can produce club subscribers outside of transition months. Whatever your challenge is, turn it around into an affirmation and celebrate it. This is an amazing program that Scentsy has invested in. I know in the beginning it was very expensive because if Rihanna was the only one that wanted grandma's kitchen, somebody had to get up and they had to put the ingredients together knowing that nobody else loves grandma's kitchen, but because they love Rihanna, I don't know if you like that scent or not, I hate it, but someone had to put it together for her and tolerate the scent. So there is an investment, but as this continues to grow, the return on the investment for all of us consultants is just amazing. You know, ultimately the goal is, if you want to move beyond hobbyists, and even if you are a hobbyist, I guess, is while you're sleeping at night, you want to make money while you're snoring. While you're at Disney or vacationing or exercising at the gym, you want money to be coming in. And, you know, with club, that's guaranteed. So one of the things that we want to encourage all of you all to do is to pledge tonight for yourself, not for us, but for you, is that you will set yourself a goal to develop 200 PRV in club orders every month. That is the equivalent of 8 whiff boxes. And that's really a leader into Scentsy Club is the whiff boxes. And for my clients, laundry, or that's the equivalent of, I think, 34 scent bars, you know? So if you have 200 PRV in club orders every month, then boom, you are active. When disaster strikes or you get sick or your kids have sports activities, you know, walking into the month, you're active. So I just want to thank you. I know DPP is on here, but she's also at the nursing home with her mom, so she's not on video. But we just wanted to say thank you so much. We love your energy. And I do want to encourage, I know that you're not lacking followers on Instagram. I saw that, but you're such an inspiration. You know, as the stories are going by, I stop my scroll and I'm like, oh my gosh, your marketing it's captivating. So I want others to be inspired by your work. So thank you so much and good luck with your next training.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. Go get all the clubbers. Go bless all the lives.
Thank you, girlfriend.
Have a good night, guys.
Thanks. All right, we're going to go ahead and transition into Valentine's Day. You guys, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and I'm going to toss this over. I guess we'll start with Carol. What are some tips and some wisdom to prepare us for, they say Valentine's Day is for love. Others would say it's really a marketing strategy, and perhaps it's both. But what are some tips that we can offer to everyone to get prepared for, the big day, for the procrastinators who have yet to buy a gift?
So I don't do Valentine's Day. So I haven't in years, because I feel it is a large marketing ploy. But I have customers that will buy gifts. A lot of times it's fragrance flowers. I probably sell the most of fragrance flowers lately that people want for gifts for Valentine's Day. So if anything, have those on hand, put them in some cello bags, make them look cute. Bath and body products are also usually well received for the teens, fragrance mists. So if you have any of the stuff sitting around that you've had for a while, regardless if the scent is still available, package it up. People like to know bottom price, how much is it? And and that it's ready to go and already decorated with some cute Valentine stuff. So you can find amazing Valentine's bags at Walmart, 20 bags that you can put stuff in. Just go get these for $1 and make them look cute. So, and put whatever you can. You can put some bars in there. You can put hand soap, but literally anything you have sitting around that you want to get rid of, that you want to push out so you can buy new stuff, package it up. Use this opportunity to make some cute items and get rid of some stuff. If you're going to place an order, I guess, order in some things. I don't know. It's not going to come. Probably it may not come in time now since we're already at the 8th. But as you plan, one tip is, as soon as Valentine's Day is over, go to the store and grab yourself a few items at clearance price for next year. So you're already ready to go and you can have these items. And then you can order in January when everything's on sale. So that way you can offer items, and you can even offer special package pricing as long as you do it with a private message. That's my tip.
Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's toss it over to Emily. What tips do you have for the big day that we haven't shared yet?
Well, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day either. However, that being said, just to kind of echo what Carol said, maybe think if you do have men on your Facebook page, maybe reach out to them and say, hey, obviously if you know that they're with someone, you can say, have you already found something? Because men, I know I can't say this about all men, but a lot of men tend to procrastinate on things like this, or it's very last minute, or they lack the creative skill or giftability idea, right? So you can always reach out to them and say, hey, if you have things on hand, you can say, I've made up a few of these gift bundles, just curious if you might be interested in some of them for your honey. And you could reach out that way. But again, it's get creative with it, use the tools like Carol said, get prepared ahead of time so that you have some of these things that you can have on hand if the moment strikes.
So now I'm curious, in the chat, can you guys put a number 1 if you do celebrate Valentine's Day, or is this a thing that's ending? If you do not celebrate Valentine's Day, can you just put a 2? And also I want you all to think from a business mindset. Like sometimes there's a scent that we hate, but we still advertise it because our customers, there's an audience for that scent or a nose. Same thing for Valentine's Day. You may not celebrate it, but think about the customers where you could be the answer to their problems. So right now, out of the panelists, we have Emily that does not celebrate Valentine's Day. And I'm surprised by that one. So Carol does not celebrate Valentine's Day. not a big shocker there. Debbie, I'm thinking if I can guess, maybe she doesn't celebrate it, but I know that I think Kelly and Fred do. Do y'all?
We do. I got all the things ready for you guys. So you guys, this little tiny warmer here is a great seller all year around. And I thought strategically, I bought them when they were $20 versus $25. Now I'm going to flip them for an extra $5. So here we go. Mystery bags, bundles. Last year, Teresa gave me an idea that said, Kelly and Fred want to sell 20 mystery bundles at $35. Here we go. We got some wax. This is my favorite and I really don't want to give it up. I might swap it for something else that I want to get rid of because I like it too much. But it's so easy, right? I use the stuffing that we get in our boxes to fill the bottom of this box up. You know, the paper that we get, and then I threw some crinkle paper on top. But these little babies cost $1. They look a little fancier than $1 though, right? But like Carol talked about earlier, grabbing stuff at the end of the year at half off, 50%, stuff like that. This baby is about to get bundled up, but I don't know if you guys remember, this actually was still in stock, I think, but I had it from last year's Valentine's Day stuff. Inside of it, we got some wax, we got a warmer, we got some candy. They have some cute little Valentine's Day stuff at the Dollar Tree, but I don't try to make it look super Dollar Tree-ish, but we got some fortune cookies that I found somewhere. Not a lot of extras. Actually, Fred made these, if you guys can believe that. My 40-something-year-old husband put these bundles together. So give him a round of applause if you hear from him. Now, me, on the other hand, I'm not as creative. So pretend you're me and you're not creative at all either. Last week, I started advertising these mystery bundles for, it was 30 or $35. And you know what I'm doing? I'm sending them a damn Scentsy Club box, a whiff box. I'm sending it right to their house. It's not decorated cute. I haven't even seen the whiff box. I should probably get mine today or tomorrow. I'm looking around, like there should probably be a Scentsy box at my door. But if they said, hey, I want in on that, I'm sending them a Scentsy box to their house. Direct shipping, comes right to your box. All kinds of stuff's in it that I don't even know what's in it yet. I'm sure I can go find a cheat sheet somewhere, a spy club, Scentsy club, spying, whatever they're, spy consultants, whatever they are. I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But how easy is it to create your own flyer with your image on it, your name on it, and be like, hey, I'm selling these mystery boxes. They are a mystery box because I don't know what's in them, but send them directly to their house. So regardless if you do not celebrate the holiday, you have mystery boxes at your disposal, which will also roll into the Scentsy Club because now they love their whiff box. Now you can present it at 50% off, but a lot of people do not want to buy them because they don't know how valuable and how amazing they are until they actually get one. So now you're just throwing your money at me. I could put anything in this damn box that I want. Now I had a lady, this doesn't work for every situation. She wants 4 of my mystery bags. I cannot send her 4 Scentsy Club or whiff boxes. So she's going to get a variety of things. Like Carol said earlier, I'm going to go grab, because I do vendor shows. So I have a bunch of stuff. Teresa's poll just popped up on my phone.
We're listening.
My ADD just kicked in. Oh, the 4 bundles. So I went and I have a vendor show coming up at the end of the month, but I have a bunch of discontinued product from last year. Or I might have bought my Scentsy soaks at $6 each because they're 50% off right now, which I totally bought for myself. But you know what? I'm going to charge her $12 out of her $35, $40 bundle and put some Scentsy soak in there and get her addicted to the Scentsy soak. So there's a million different ways. Teresa, if you don't stop with these polls, you know, I can't focus. Now I don't know what I'm going to say, so somebody else has to.
Go ahead.
I forgot. You know,
you
I
were
can't
talking about the Scentsy soak.
I love Scentsy soak. What about you guys? Yeah, total squirrel. Come on, I know you guys love Scentsy soak. If you didn't catch my tip Tuesday, I got a mug at $6 at Target, and I filled it with Scentsy soak. That was my tip for the day. Dennis, you better go get you some damn Scentsy soak for 50% off. Go soak your feet.
Yeah, soaks don't like me. Sorry, Kels.
I don't know where you are, Eleanor, but I know that's your voice and you're Teresa's favorite.
So I have my Scentsy soak right here. I'm actually in the process of creating my bundles. I did see that $6 jar. I think you got it from Target.
Yep.
Kelly. And so I just loved that marketing because again, sometimes you see some stories and it's like, all right. And then you see something where you're like, wait a minute, where'd she get that from? How much was it? And you go back and you screenshot it. So I love that. Here's something that I found at the Dollar Tree. It's like these little heart stands. And so this is going to be an $8 bundle. And let me tell you something. Some of these folks are going to be getting perfect peppermint hand soap because like Carol said, this stuff has got to go. And you can really use peppermint year round because it's just good. And then I've got these little candy bundles that has, I got like a bag of Kit Kats from Target. I don't know, it might've been $2.99 for a bag of 24. And so I found these little inserts at TJ Maxx. I think there's like 24 of those too. These little pink Hershey Kisses you can get from the Dollar Tree in little bags. So I put 2 of those in there and it's just little, and then whatever this crinkle paper. So these are just little additives. Again, I have these little buckets from Dollar Tree and some people are going to be getting some winter scents like, what is this? Pomegranate Prosecco. It doesn't matter. It's pink, it's red. It doesn't matter if it's yellow or blue. You want to be the answer to their problem. Their problem is they don't have time to go to Target, Walmart, and all the things. You can put these things together. Little scent circle and room spray, never hurt nobody. And then this is $1 from Target as well. So there are options there. I know Carol talked about the fragrance flowers. We can have fragrance or flowers that could die in 3. I kill mine in like 2 days. Or you can give a fragrance flower. So look at this. Scentsy now has, made the rules a little easier to where you can take things out of the boxes, but you still need to provide the customers with the box. At first I was like, well, that's kind of dingy, but it's not because now this bag looks massive. I've got a fragrance flower and it's probably a Christmas scent, Joy and Wonder. It doesn't matter, you guys. And then I've got this little stand from the Dollar Tree. And then I get these little subscription boxes with little stickers and stuff on there. So this says Happy Valentine's Day. And then this box came from the Dollar Tree and it says Love Bug Cutie Pie Sweetheart. So make sure that whatever you get out, that you're branding yourself. Even though these are gifts, you can kind of tuck this gift on the bottom. It's a little scent sample. But again, our goal is to get 50 of these warmer of the month flyers out. And I want to remind Kelly and everybody else to turn on your subscriptions for this month because that gnome warmer, I believe, is going to sell out. So make sure that you have your subscription turned on for the warmer of the month and not just scent of the month. Another thing that the Dollar Tree had were these little 10 holders. And so I'm going to make my own gift card on here. Let me see. Yeah, my own gift card on here. Or you can put a car bar, if I can pick it up. You can put a car bar in this slot as well. And you can charge for your Dollar Tree item. You don't need to sell yourself short. This was $1. This is $6. And I might put some crinkle paper in here. And it's going to be a $7 little bundle. And again, it's a fall scent. It's apple and cinnamon sticks, but it needs to get out of my house. Don't worry about whether that person receiving the gift likes apples or cinnamon sticks. It doesn't matter. A gift is a gift is a gift. Either they'll love it or they'll do like my mom did and put a bow on it and re-gift it to someone else, right? So anyway, let me turn this around. We've got a couple more minutes here and see if there's any final words from Amber or Dorothy or DPP, Carol, anyone, go ahead and chime in. We want to have an amazing day, whether you celebrate Valentine's Day or not. Some people in the world do. We did a poll and it was almost 50-50. It was like 53% do not. And the rest, I think 47% do still celebrate Valentine's Day. So how neat is that?
Did that surprise you, Teresa?
It really did. It really did. We're celebrating it, you guys. Steve and I are celebrating on both days. On Saturday, I have things, prepared for us. And then I don't know when Valentine's Day is. Is it Tuesday? We'll probably do something, but we've always done cards or dinner or something. And so I guess we're caught up into the commercialized aspect, but we do love each other.
I just wanted to share real quick what I've done. I did it last year and I did it this year is I got these cute little boxes. I think some of them were from the dollar store and Hobby Lobby. And I use, the mini fan and the pods to make a little set with candy, Valentine's candy and stuff like that. And my people love it. And I got these, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. And so they love it when I filled it with the crinkle paper and things like that. But it's a cute little gift and it's ready to go also.
I love leopard print. Thanks for sharing that. Love it, love it, love it. And I love the Dollar Tree.
Yes, me too.
All right. Anyone else? I know DPP is not on video. She's at the nursing center. Every day is Valentine's Day with my man, said Vicky Blanco. That's awesome. All right. Amber, did you have anything that you wanted to close us out with?
Yeah, sure. I'll close this out with saying, since Valentine's Day is so soon, it is on Monday, so we're less than a week away. Please don't try to order stock in. Never take that gamble, ever, ever. Use what you have. Even use packaging that you have. If you have some red ribbon left from Christmas, guess what? Red is a Valentine's color too. So I'm a big believer in simplicity, not spending money until you're making money. And so I encourage you to use what you have on hand. And then after that, go for gift certificates. Scentsy does sell gift certificates, or you can make your own on Canva. Keep it simple and just work with what you have and don't put too much pressure on yourself. Moving into the next holiday, which would probably be Easter, right? We can do fun little Easter baskets and things like that. Just start kind of planning ahead with your extra host rewards. Some things to have on hand, like fragrance flowers, car bars, mini fans and pods like Dorothy showed, and plan ahead so that you're not backing yourself into a corner. Never back yourself into a corner.
Excellent wisdom. Thank you so much, Amber. Oh, I love the balance. I love the balance here. Okay, so tonight I want you all to pay very close attention, whether it's tonight or tomorrow morning when you get the replay link. That replay link you're going to want to look for Dreamstruck, because we're going to include all the links. As I'm speaking right now, Rihanna has sent all of her Canva links, and I don't know if she uses Amazon, but they all came through my messenger. And so that's going to be included with the replay link. Another thing is, if you have not subscribed to the Dreamstruck YouTube channel, please do that, because oftentimes we all get messages, is the replay ready? Is the replay ready? And it's hard to respond to everyone, hundreds of people. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, it's not my channel, it's dedicated to Dreamstruck, you'll get a notification before it's even posted on Facebook that it's up and loaded and ready. So there's that. Thank you all so much. I cannot wait to see your live videos. I can't wait to see your celebrations on our team pages and wherever else that you have new subscribers. Definitely feel free to share and brag on your customers, because this is an amazing journey that we're getting ready to embark on with Scentsy Club 2.0. And whether you celebrate Valentine's Day or not, we all love you, and we can't wait to meet back with you again next week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. You guys have an amazing rest of the week, and we love you guys. Good night.